Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. We return to the upper state New York's women's federal female penitentiary of New York State for Greater New York. Anyway, we're here. All these ladies are just doing shit. What are they doing? I have no idea. But we keep losing money. We had $5,000, now we only have $3,219, and that's probably because I did this canteen. That's right, I did this nursery and this canteen, and it feels good. Okay, now we should be in a position whereby we can get people in here to do stuff, right? Right, okay. First things first, we need a door control system. This door control system, of course, is going to be for max sec only. Okay, can we fit this stuff here? No, we can fit it here. Okay, this is gonna be $1,000 for the max sec door control system. Which is quite, you know what? Fuck, I don't know if we can afford to do this just yet. Maybe we have to do this manually for now. Okay, we're not going to have this open on a trigger. We're just going to, wait. Close on a trigger, open on a trigger. Connect. Clear connections. Is this connected? I don't think it is. Okay, let's close this door. What the hell? Open on a, oh, it's because I'm picking the servo and not the door. There we go. Okay, we don't want it locked open. Perfect. Okay, we don't want this one locked open either. Let's close this one. Okay, we're gonna close them in. We now have $6,000. We can start moving some people over. See, look, we have some max sec people that need to be moved over, and we're gonna move them over in a minute. Okay, let's go for some objects then. We're going to need inside here a bed. Okay, this is how we're gonna do max sec. We're gonna give them a bed. Okay, we're also going to give them a toilet, and check this out. If this will indeed work, we're also going to give them a shower head. Okay, perfect. We're gonna give them a light. Good. We're gonna give them a drain underneath the toilet and the shower head, if this works. We're gonna give them a jail door, and just for good measure as well, we're gonna give them a bookshelf inside their cells too, because these max sec guys are gonna be in their cells for a while. Okay, and then rooms, we're gonna say this is, yes, a cell for max sec only. So deployment wise, we want to make sure that this is max sec only. Good. Okay, now it's max sec only. This is all max sec as well. Okay, good. This is where you go when you're in trouble and you need to go to, hang on a second, max sec. Right, good. Okay, fine. Max sec are allowed to come out and do most of this stuff, but they can't. Visitation we might need to fix, because we don't want max sec using that visitation as it is, because holy crap, what a disaster. Okay, and all around here is staff only as well, and exports and deliveries staff only too. We don't want anyone going in there unnecessarily, please and thank you. Perfect. Okay, we're almost ready to accept our first guinea pig into max sec. That's right, we're gonna have to get some utilities running up here for the toilets. Of course, this is very important for the health and well-being of max sec prisoners. They all need their own toilet. That's a French word for toilet, in case you weren't aware. Okay, the max sec, we ideally want to keep them totally isolated. We don't want them mingling too much, and we need to make sure that we're protecting our snitches and stuff as well, and our ex-law enforcement. We have 2 people in protective custody right now, which is good. We're gonna have to move Lila Griffin into max sec as well, where she belongs. We don't want her. It looks like we've moved Autumn Dykes, a 41-year-old who's in for aggravated burglary for 10 years. Okay, she assaulted an officer, and she's been caught for trafficking as well. So there she is in her brand new cell, awaiting, you know, the Grim Reaper or whatever. I mean, 10 years is not that long, actually. There's a good chance that she might get out. Okay, we have $5,000 left to play around with, so I think we go into quick build and we start to build out some more of these cells. Let's get these women who need to be here in here. Can we afford this? Just about. Okay, we have $651 left. So it's not the best. And oh my god, they have like full access to the generator here too, because I didn't make this other wall. So we're gonna have to spend a little bit of money on a wall there too. Okay, perfect. And then our next priority, when we have a little bit more money, it's kind of slow going, but we'll get that money eventually, don't worry. Our next priority, of course, is going to be... Oh, we're going to need somebody deployed here, too. We're going to need to have a guard patrolling in here. This patrol is just no longer useful at all. Okay, that's good. We'll get rid of this one. And you know what? I don't even think that this needs to be down here anymore. This dog patrol can go too. We want this dog patrol up here. And then we probably want to have another dog patrol sort of like here. Okay, good. Dog patrols. Okay, yes. And also, we need a guard patrolling in here as well. Okay. And this is so that he can open these doors and stuff. And then we're going to get some guys stationed and guarding inside MaxSec as well, obviously, because that is going to be where shit goes down. Hi, is anyone here working on license plates? Is anybody thinking of maybe creating a license plate? One would be excellent. I mean, it would be really good to get a license plate in. But there's no rush, having said that. Don't worry. Oh, look at this. They've got like a secret way around through where the power is. Okay, so MaxSec crucially has its own power system as well, which is pretty good, actually. We're going to need to put a sprinkler in here as well. We're going to need a sprinkler inside here just in case shit goes down. Okay, that's like going to be the last of our money pretty much. And we're also going to need a small pipe to hook up with said sprinkler. Okay, we have 111 bucks left, if you can believe that. Okay, and very few lights in here too. What the hell is going on with the lights? We're gonna need some lights in this hallway. Like, let's get like one here and one here, and then let's get another one like over here, and then that's it. I've run out of money. I can't even afford to build lights. Nothing. Unbelievable. Look at the size of this prison now. It's getting huge. Holy shit. It's really good. Okay, it looks like people are making a big mess inside the cleaning cupboard. I don't know why. Looks like people are using that as some sort of makeshift toilet and like vomit depository, which is really gross, actually. That's not a place in the prison that you'll catch me frequenting often. So there's that. And it looks like, who's this? Lucy Ward is in doing laundry duty. Nice. We have a MaxSec prisoner who's just thinking about eating, possibly. I guess it's eat time, but there is no food forthcoming for the people in MaxSec. In actual fact, I don't think... Are we even managing to feed all the prisoners? It doesn't seem even remotely possible, right? We're going to try to get MaxSec like on kitchen duty big time. That means, of course, that they're going to have to go out to the rest of the prison to deliver food and stuff, but that's okay. As long as they're isolated and not roaming around like as a big death squad, I think that that should be fine. Okay, now we have a whole bunch of MaxSec people turning up here for eat. This is good. We're going to get them into their own canteen, separated out from the rest of the prison population, and before long, they will be living all of their livelong days in this part of the prison, separated from the rest of the riffraff. Of course, you could argue that maybe they're the riffraff. Oh, we've had some sort of altercation here, it seems, with Gianna Shore. Possession, 5 years. It looks like possibly she had an escape attempt or was trying to get fresh with somebody and then got like a brutal, calculated beatdown. Nobody seems to be trying to escape just for now, so this is good. We're going to have to keep an eye on the people in this cell block for sure, but also in here too. These are definitely way more likely to escape than the others. How come we have minus 144 bucks when we have daily cash flow of 584 bucks? Where did that money go? Where did that money go, and what? I'll never get it back. When can we make some big dollars? That's what I'm talking about. We need to make like the biggest. And look, this toilet's not even hooked up, for Christ's sake. God damn it. And most of our CCTV cameras are just like on the blink too. They're not even fucking working, even though we've hooked them all up. Like, how many cameras can you hook up to a console? What is it, like 5 or 6 or something like that? Jesus Christ. Man, I'm so angry about this. But at the same time, you know, it's the way it goes. And we're playing on the lowest speed too. Sure, we could speed things up a little bit. Okay, perfect. Things have been sped up. It looks like our sprinkler has not been installed, nor have the pipes, and this is because to save some money, we had to lay off a bunch of our workmen. We have a cash flow and a consulting fee influx of money, which is good. Now we're only at minus 35 bucks, so we are sort of like in debt a little bit, which I'm uncomfortable with. But Before long, we won't be in debt, and in actual fact, we'll be making the big Mahonies, like, pretty soon. We should be able to accept some prisoner intake soon, too. Once some of these max sec peoples are moved out of the normal sec or medium sec areas, we should have some more scope for other people. And of course, getting them out of solitary would be good too, because there's a whole bunch of people awaiting solitary. There's a 31 waiting for solitary because our solitary infrastructure is just so terrible. Like, it is literally the worst. Protective custody, who we got here? We've got Kalinadra Jorel. She's a snitch and ex-law enforcement and is awaiting some time in, whatchamacallit, solitary. I wonder if if we had a bit more money, we could make like a separate solitary for these people. And I mean, we're gonna have to think about separating out the solitary confinements. Like, eventually, it's gonna be a thing that's gonna have to happen at some point. But for now, we just can't afford it, so we're not gonna do it. Man, we cut down on a lot of guards. I mean, we had like 45 guards a couple episodes ago, and now we only have 30. That means that the prison is running better than ever, right? Like, that's how I look at it, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Hey, where are you going? Where's Headland going? Oh, I see. We found some weapons on her, and she's being escorted. Okay, good. All right, it looks like a couple of these cells are starting to come about. Now we have 4 cells, almost, for max sec, which is really good. They should all be cells, and they should be ready to go. It looks like they got some prison jumpsuits in them, ready to go as well. Oh, look. It's working. It's finally working. These max sec people who are now in max sec have left medium sec, and look, we have 2 normal security prisoners arriving in the next 7 hours, which should give us some more money. Should be really good. Hey, Richardson, welcome. Welcome to the shoe. Here you are. We've got Dykes in there having a nice sleep. We got Rose. This is good. I think the whole, like, sitting on the toilet and having a shower at the same time is going to be really good, okay? So for maximum security, no free time, okay? You wake up in the morning for an hour of lockup, okay? And then after you've had your hour of lockup and you've had time to have, like, your own private shower and maybe a little shit on the toilet or whatever, you're going to go eat, okay? You're going to eat for, like, 2 hours, okay? And then after that, you're going to go for some work lockup. Okay, we're not having shower time for these people at all. You do some work lockup, okay, for like 4 hours, and then it's just lockup for you, okay? And then you can have a bit of yard time, and then it's more lockup, and then you eat, and then you lock up, and then you sleep, okay? So these people are just gonna have to read books, okay? There's some work, lockup, and maybe we should do work and free time as well. So if you're working. Or should they just have a little bit of free time? Maybe we do it like this, okay? Maybe we do like a bit of free time, work free time, and then we do it like this, okay? And it looks like the power has not stretched into here, so we're gonna have to spend our last couple of remaining dollars on doing this, which pains me greatly, but it has to be done. It can stretch down to there, okay? We now have $9 left in our bank account, which is not great. Oh, look. Pennick, Rose, Dykes, Richardson, Gullidge, all of these people. Bearing in mind, we're not currently open and accepting max sec prisoners, okay? All of these people have, inside the jail, committed a crime for which they now have to do extra time in this prison. Fucking animals. Unbelievable. It's been a real shit show so far. There's been killings, there's been a couple of escapes, there's been all sorts of shit happening, and it's not been the best. And now these people are going to be punished for it as well. I'm going to punish them in a major way, and it's going to feel good, and it's going to be great. Excellent. Okay, deployment, that's good. Deployment-wise, we want this to be staff only in here. Because it is like a power generator room for max sec. And it looks like this one is not... It's fully capacitored, but it's not at peak as well. So that's at least a good thing, right? That's a pretty good thing. Are you max sec, Nora Trish? I think Nora Trish. No, she's not. She's normal sec. What about you, Sarah Walker? Normal sec. I'm sure that we had a max sec candidate with child. I'm pretty sure that we did at one point, but maybe not. I don't know. We still have some people that can't be... It's one prisoner currently unable to be assigned to a cell, and I'm not sure which one it is. It's a bunch of people in cuffs here, but they're all awaiting solitary. And we're back in the hole. Minus 153 bucks, if you can believe that. Maybe with this... Okay, good. There are now lights inside the cells, but not... It doesn't stretch down far enough, sadly, so Dykes is without power in her cell. Oh, no, it's because this hasn't been hooked up yet. It looks like this last little job... Ah, perfect. Okay, Dykes is happy. She now has some light in her cell so she can read her stories and stuff like that, and she's feeling pretty good about the whole thing. Okay, perfect. Well, I feel like we've kind of sort of leveled out a little bit and recovered. The only thing that we need now is, of course, money. And if we can finish off cell block C, we'll get 20 grand in the bank for that. That'd be pretty good. We currently have capacity for 78, meaning that we need 22 more cells to be built for this to work. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, cell block C, the grant payment for that will happen once MaxSec is like fully up and running. So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, actually. It's nice. Okay, kitchen-wise, I'm thinking that maybe this kitchen can be moved completely because look at right now. Oh my god. Look at all of the stuff that they've got here. Look, they've got potatoes. They got cabbages, bacon. They just got boxes and boxes of this shit and they don't have any room to work. Look, they actually have to stand on boxes to do the work. Good lord. Okay, it's currently 5 in the morning, so now's not the time to move the stuff from the kitchen. But if we recycle some of this stuff and we move it to like a bigger kitchen over here, we could be in good shape actually. Okay. So let's dismantle this jail door then. We'll make a super kitchen over here for MaxSec and we'll put the MaxSec people to work in that kitchen. We don't necessarily want MaxSec coming out here and working in these other places. That could be a little bit of a disaster. So what we might need to do is... No, let's just leave it for now and we'll just see. Well, let's just hope that a lot of MaxSec people can train up as cooks and become great cooks and do great things. We're going to have to build them a yard as well, but that's fine. We could probably build them a yard like back here. Not one that's connected. Look, we can have like a door here. Look, we can even plan it out right now while I'm waiting. Look, we don't want it like fully connected to there. So what we're going to do is we're going to say this will be the yard for MaxSec, okay? I have a little yard here, and that means that we're going to have to probably put fences like up to... That's all wrong. Okay, like to here, like this, okay? This is what we're going to do. Okay, that's the next step. Of course, when we're not minus 193 bucks in the hole. I don't think you can cancel a grant either. I mean, if I had a little bit of money, I could research extra grant for 500 bucks. I don't even have 500 bucks, and this is the sad thing. We're like really up against it. Normally, oh, who's this? Alyssa Brown has been found... Okay, you son of a bitch. All right. We have to search solitary. How are we finding fucking drills inside solitary confinement? Can anyone explain this to me? All right, we're gonna find out what's going on here. We have 19 people awaiting solitary confinement. We're slowly working through the backlog. It hasn't been great, but it's fine. It's working out okay for now, I think. Man, we need some more janitors as well. Like, this place is fucking filthy. Okay, we got free time and lockup. It looks like it's free time for normal prisoners, but it's lockup for MaxSec, who are now waking up. It's working! Look at this! They wake up, they take a poo, they have a shower, and they're all ready to go at the start of the day. That's gonna alleviate a lot of problems first thing in the morning. And I think, like, if it works for MaxSec, it's gotta work for everybody else too, right? I think this free time first thing in the morning is, like, not the best. And then we can reclaim some of this space too. We can pack in some more cells, and then we don't need to have like a shower room. These people can just shower on their own without having to converge inside like a big shower room together and fight and stuff. I don't know if you remember SummerSlam, but fucking hell, holy shit, like every day shower time was just a nightmare. Everybody woke up in the morning and they just like wanted to fucking kill each other. They were mad. This woman is totally nude. Look at Evans. Just completely nude and now taking a shower. Of course you have to be... Okay, we just made 2 grand on prisoner intake. Cash flow and consulting fees. Oh, wonderful. Okay, here we go. Let's fucking make the most of this. Okay, we're gonna totally make the most of this. We're going to do some quick builds here. We want to get these people into solitary as soon as possible. Jesus. Okay, so we're just gonna put a bed in here for solitary and a light. Okay. No toilets, nothing, okay? You gotta shit on the ground in solitary when you're in max sec, and that's the way that it works, okay? Solitary, yes. Make this one solitary and this one solitary too. We still have... Holy shit, where did all my money go? There's no way I just spent 2 grand on 2 beds and 2 lights and 2 doors. Is there? How much are these solitary doors? Oh, they're 500 bucks each, no wonder. Fuck me. Oh, man. Oh, that's the worst. God, we are in so much trouble here. Like, look at that. The reform program session just cost 800 bucks and we're back in the hole. 464 bucks. Unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna have to get an armed patrol inside this canteen. Actually, we're gonna need to just like get a couple of guards stationed in here. Let's get 2 guards stationed in max sec, so they could just keep an eye on what's going on in here and make sure that nobody is up to no good, because that's the worst. And of course, now we're going to have some solitary cells for max sec as well. So anybody who is still awaiting solitary confinement can come down here and use these facilities. Free of charge, of course, as well. I mean, we don't charge anyone anything to come down and use these solitary cells. Hopefully we have some people who are in max sec that need to go into these solitary cells, and then we can start working through this backlog. That'd be nice, right? No? Anybody? Just me? We got 15 plus awaiting this. They're awaiting this stuff, and I can't afford to put lights into the solitary. Fuck, we just made some more money. Holy shit, it feels good. Wow. Nice. Okay, perfect. We're gonna need to... It looks like we might have the coverage up here, so we can probably do this. We're gonna need to get something into this new super kitchen that we're sort of making. Okay, you, Lila Griffin, we're gonna assign you to here instead, possibly. Or are we? Lila Griffin is finally serving her time in solitary confinement. This is a good thing. Okay, let's go into quick build and make sure that we can get some more cells ready. So, cause we want Lila to be in max sec when she comes out of, what's it called? Solitary, for sure. Because I got this feeling, because she's such a badass, she's probably hiding a drill in there or something. She's probably gonna come out and instantly just like try to give somebody some like impromptu dental work or something, which is not something that we want to happen, okay? Now we have trained and qualified dentists in the prison for that purpose alone. We don't need Lila turning up and saying like, hey, no, actually it's me, I'm a real dentist with a Makita power drill, because that's not what they use. They do not use a Makita power drill at the dentist office, contrary to popular belief. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. It's just not the case, okay? Man, I like max sec. I feel like we've just sort of like hit a renaissance or something with like planning. Like this just seems to be a lot more well planned than the usual. If you've seen any of my other prisons, you know, they're pretty fucking terrible actually. As soon as we can afford to, we're gonna put some phone booths in here. And maybe a toilet, and then maybe some pool tables as well. Just so people can max and relax while they're eating, okay? You know, just like cover a couple of birds with one stone. That's how I like to do things around here. All right, perfect. It's slow progress. It's slow progress because we're out of money, but it's happening. I feel like the prison is running a lot better than it has been. We haven't had any incidents in a couple of days. We're getting through the solitary backlog. MaxSec now have cells that they can be sent to when they're acting up in MinSec and NormalSec. Feels like we got a system now. It's like almost like a revolving door for prisoners. If you're super bad, you get upgraded. If you're super good, you just get let out. And then I get the money for letting you out as well to our high volume of parole hearings every single day. We have 9 prisoners currently up for parole. It's going to take a while to get through them, but the money is going to be definitely welcome, because holy crap, we're running out of money. I think if MaxSec works out, we can test a couple of things in MaxSec, then we can just sort of like retrofit MinSec and NormalSec and apply what we've learned and stuff. We still have to get Supermax and Death Row set up at some point as well. I mean, the point of this and any other Prison Architect series is to execute people. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it in real life, but hell yeah, I'm going to be doing it in this game. Like, if the mechanic's there, trust, I will do it. All right, excellent. Well, as usual, thanks very much for watching. Join me next time where we continue to make this prison the best. And I'll see you next time. Bye!